And welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. And I appreciate y'all being here with me. We're gonna be in and out like a robbery, man. We're gonna make these shows shorter, more concise. I'm be on time, 7 o'clock every day. That's gonna be my time. I finally got my schedule done. So check this out. We're gonna get right into it. Somebody sent me a video earlier. That was hilarious. And I'm gonna share the video with you guys right now. And I told them, although it was funny, it's also the problem. Let's get right into it, man. From this excerpt from Everybody Hates Chris. Like and sub, man. Like and sub.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's Chris?
Chris said he had to work late.
Good, then he'll be home soon.
Julius, your son is trying to kill me. Go find him and stop him.
We need to talk. I just need to understand why you would talk to your mother like that.
Dad, Drew and Tanya was sitting down watching TV, and I'm the only one Mom said to go clean up. I mean, it's just not fair. You raised me to stand up for myself. So why do I get in trouble when I do it at home?
Look, Chris, you might win the battle, but you're going to lose the war. Sometimes it's not about just being right. You need to apologize to your mother.
Why?
Because she will make your life miserable. Do you know how many times I've been right and still had to apologize? 469,531 times.
And counting. How is that even possible?
Because she doesn't care.
It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Look, that's the number one rule of living with women. Nothing makes sense.
I forgot this shit don't pause like that. We're gonna go back over it. I'm gonna play it, then I'm gonna do a recap. I'm a slow walker. We're gonna go to the next one. We got four to do. It's gonna be real quick. We in and out. Man, shout out to King Simon for the $10 cash shot. $10 super chat. Gratitude, sir. Alright. Let's slow walk on those from the top. God damn you. I don't even know what I did. Hold on, guys. I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Alright, froze. What's wrong with this thing, man? Every time I use this thing, man. It's a reason it's called conditioned slavery. The reason it's say conditioned slavery is because somebody has to set you up for it. There is nothing. Man, I want my dancing taco, man. That dinosaur cool, but I want my dancing taco. Anyway, the reason it's called conditioned to slavery is because you have to be indoctrinated with your slave master. And your slave master has never been a white man. Your slave master has always been the black woman. I'm just being honest with you. Always. There may be some white trash dude that gets to be overseer, but the owner, like a property owner, doesn't damage his property. He just makes sure that other people keep him in mind. I want to slow walk this real quick, and then we're gonna go to the next one. But we ain't gonna spend too much time on none of them because I want to get to the root cause of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's Chris?
Chris said he had to work late.
Good, then he'll be home soon.
Julius, your son is trying to kill me. Go find him.
Let's pause right there. The amount of times that women do something to males and the males get upset about what they did and check her on it. This also works with baby boomer men too. Don't get it twisted. Because a toddler is a toddler. So it'll always be that. It'll always be they're trying to do something to me because I disrespected them and they didn't feel like being disrespected. So you need to stop them from doing something to me. That is a very clear indicator no matter how mean the mother is or no matter how foolish the old man is. That's a common denominator. Somebody poking a bear and they be like, oh my God, the bear trying to bite me. Yeah, quit fucking with bears.
And stop him.
We need to talk. I just need to understand why you would talk to your mother like that.
Dad, you and Tanya was sitting down watching TV, and I'm the only one mom said to go clean up. It's just not fair. You raised me to stand up for myself. So why do I get in trouble when I do it at home?
Let's bring that back.
It's just not fair. You raised me to stand up for myself. So why do I get in trouble when I do it at home?
Let me explain something to you. Negro men, especially old Negro men, will tell you everything to do that they won't do. It just is what it is, right? They to do as I say, not as I do people, right? You got 4 siblings in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you that you need to protect your semen, but they got kids everywhere, right? And they don't pay no child support. You just got half sisters, which is crazy because your father's kids is really your siblings. It's the kids you have with your mother that's half. But you know everything with colors is backwards, so just roll with it. They'll tell you how to be a man, but they won't show you how to be a man, and they'll stop you anytime you do some masculine shit. That is the curse of the boomer. This is Chris Rock talking about his dad. His dad was definitely a boomer. It fits the mold. Of course, well, I don't know, do probably do that. But it's a very common trope of boomer men. Boomer men make weak men and strong women so that these women can overtake. But we ain't even got there yet. The question is, why do you teach me how to be a man? Then when I act like a man, you tell me don't act like a man. I've asked my dad that question. I ain't gonna lie. I've asked my dad that question quite a few times when I was his age.
Look, Chris, you might win the battle, but you're going to lose the war. Sometimes it's not about just being right. You need to apologize to your mother
Why?
because she will make your life miserable. Do you know how many times I've been right and still had to apologize?
Let's pause right there. The conditioning of the son to placate women like toddlers, but giving them the respect and deference of adults. I hate that shit. I don't have a problem with. Oh, let me come. I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to understand just what's happening. I'm gonna bring that back. I have no problem with you treating adult women like toddlers. No problem. Drink the imaginary tea at the imaginary tea parties. No problem. I have no problem with equal rights, equal lefts, you holding them accountable as adults. I have no problem with either one. I have a huge problem with you treating them like children, but giving them respect of adults. That is where slavery happens, bro.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we come.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
Responsibility without authority is slavery. Labor without payment is slavery. You know what else slavery is? To submit to someone weaker is slavery. I don't feel like looking for it. I just thought about it. But y'all can Google it. It's a photo. It's different photos. One has an elephant. One has a giraffe. But anyway, there's big wild animals that's tied by a little string to a chair. The chair ain't connected to nothing. They just been conditioned so long to be attached to this string that no matter what you put the string on, they just stay there. That at some point they just had elephants or giraffes or whatever the animal was, and they would just tie it to a chair. And the animal would be afraid to move because of that little thin string on the elephant's toe attached to a chair that ain't connected to nothing. That is Stockholm Syndrome. That is the Stockholm Syndrome that y'all think is love. You love your oppressor. Nazareth say the flip side of making your kids strong is that eventually they use it on you. If your kids use your strength on them, then they horrible parents, bro. Like, for real. Your children are supposed to use their strength for you, not on you, for you. When they respect the last name, when they respect the legacy, the lineage, if you do your job, they'll use their strength for you, not on you. You want them strong so you can keep. Only a slave master wants their slaves to be mentally weak but physically strong. If you keep your people physically strong, they'll retire you. There's a dude named Steven something. He pops up on my Rumble sometimes. Steven something. He a professional gambler. The pride of his life is retiring his parents at the age of 25 years old. Don't fucking mistreat your kids. It ain't that hard, nigga. Don't do nothing black women did. Don't beat your kids. Don't lecture your kids. Don't be bipolar with shit. Don't send a nigga to stop them when you fuck up. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hormones ain't no excuse. Hormones is teenage shit. Everybody been teenagers. You know what I'm saying? That ain't shit. Boys challenge their dad as teenagers. That happens all the time. Then dad hits you in the chest because he's still stronger than you. And then, y'all work it out later. It's okay. It's okay. Let's continue.
469,531 times.
And counting.
How is that even possible?
Because she doesn't care.
It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Look, that's the number one rule of living with women. Nothing makes sense.
Now, I agree with that. I totally agree with that part. The number one rule of living with women is nothing makes sense. We're about to go to the next one. I just want to do a volume check real quick. Because I know where my volume be at. And by the time I finish, I'll be at 20% or some shit. Let me see where we at. Come on, settings. I want to make sure you guys can hear me because I'm not going to be here that long. All right. Volume holding up halfway decent. Halfway decent. All right. Let's go to the next one. The next is acceptance of slavery. Acceptance. The Stockholm. Even worse than the Stockholm. You ain't got Stockholm. You just let that shit ride. Let's go. Here's the acceptance of slavery.
Ask me. Get your ass in here. Get on in here. Get on. I mean it. Can you ask that one more time? I don't get. You mama wasn't here. Your mama wasn't here, was she? No.
Pause real quick, though. Real quick, man. Do you see how nonchalantly they taking them hits, though? They talking regular shit. Grandma about 70. She don't have no power. The kids just holding out their hands, taking the whipping. It don't even hurt them, though. They having a whole conversation with her like normal as shit while she mad as fuck about whatever she mad about, though. That's hilarious.
Mama wasn't here. Your mama wasn't here, was she? No.
Mom.
I don't care. I didn't tell y'all by walking out of here.
So apparently, Grandma is watching the kids. Like and sub, man. I ain't gonna be here for a long time, man. Like and sub. Y'all gonna have to hit the repeat. All right, so Grandma was disciplining the kids for whatever. They left the house or they, whatever, missed curfew. Something. I don't know what happened. But I know she's upset enough to try to discipline them to keep her slaves in line. Now, here is what got me. I'm showing you that this is the clip from Instagram. The thing that caught my attention was not even the video so much as when you're looking at the video, the comments is bananas. The boys showed the proper respect amongst these no discipline kids of the day. Great job. Great job at what, lady?
Hey, y'all. Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
Let me tell you something. There's something about women that make women want to beat teenage boys just because. I'm not even being hyperbolic. Every friend that I have, because I went outside, so me and guys talk. Every friend I had has had that moment somewhere between the ages of 12 and 15 where they grabbed that belt. Was like, look, lady, you ain't finna hit me. I ain't even do shit. You not about to hit me with this goddamn belt and I ain't do shit. Like, I don't know what fuck going on in your head, but ain't nothing happened that you could have just told me. You ain't hit me with no goddamn belt. Any man, anybody who's ever gotten whippings from their mother, they've had that time. And if your father's there, she tell your dad. If your father ain't there, she call your dad. Like, you know,
You better come get this motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna call the police on him. He better get it.
because she wants to be abusive. And he like, you know what? I don't think I really did nothing to get abused on this time. So I don't think I'm gonna let you hit me no more. It's as natural as when you raised with a father, having that one fight with your dad when you were like 17. It just happens. It happens regardless of race. It just happens. It's a man thing. It's not a black thing, a white thing. It's a man thing. If you raised with a dad, eventually you'll be like, yo, nigga, you nothing up in my crib? Like, all right, we gonna fight for supremacy. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool. But dads don't really whoop you like that. Dads will lecture you to death. Dads don't really whoop like that. Unless they listen to a girl that's telling them to whoop. You know that. You know that.
I'm gonna tell your daddy when you get home.
And now he beating your ass for this bitch because she can't beat your ass because you grabbed the belt type shit. Matriarchy is slavery. But here's the thing. If they weren't good kids, they wouldn't have taken the little smacks on the hand. To say that the beating made them good kids, instead of saying, yo, those kids are cool enough to let grandma really think she was doing something. Instead of saying, yo, these kids are already good, so they respect it. But the proper respect to what? Get your ass whipped? To let women abuse you? That's the proper respect? Let's continue, because I don't want to dwell on old lady. I'm really more upset about the comments than I am about the old lady trying to spank somebody with that old ass belt. That shit was just funny. But, alright. This one's important. This one gonna catch you off guard. Divest from cultural norms. I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna let it go all the way through. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna discuss it. But I guarantee you, when I press play, it's not gonna be what you think it is. Let's see the real divester. Well, today's divester. They all real divestors. Because they all hit their daddies and they all hit their own men. They all divestors. But let's see today's 1960s divester. The first group of divestors. The baby boomer divestors.
Hey, how would you like to try this here chair? Because that one's mine. Sorry. What kind of a name is Stevie? Huh? Where you from?
Oh, Chicago.
I mean, what's your nationality?
I'm an American.
I mean, where are your people from?
They're from Poland.
Yo, let's break that all the way back down, man. Let me find the reset part on that. I bet y'all ain't see that divestment coming right there. You see that coming? I don't even know if y'all really peeped the divestment because y'all so far away from tribal. Y'all so far away from tribal. Y'all so far away from everything that make you a man. Let me bring that back, man. We're gonna slow walk this. We're gonna slow walk this. God damn it. I don't know why this thing won't let me rewind, man. Look, let me tell you something. I had every intention on using All in the Family. I had every intention on using All in the Family because of the way that Archie Bunker be about that action with Edith, right? And I wanted to show y'all what you would consider toxic masculinity, which was really just somebody controlling a household. Somebody that wasn't James Evans, because James Evans did not control his household. James Evans just beat kids for Florida, and y'all thought he was a masculine dad, but really all he did was work 3 jobs and come home and beat whoever Florida said to beat. Don't worry about that. So I was looking for that guy. And Say what you want to say. Archie Bunker was that guy, man. Archie Bunker was that guy. He was as racist as you want to be, but he was like naively racist. Like he was racist as race intended, like prejudice, not racist, prejudice, racial pride. I think that my tribe is better than everybody else's tribe. And he like, you can bring your tribe ass over here, but my tribe is better than your tribe. And he had these debates with Sherman Hemsley and with damn, what's my man name that was dancing with Frank Sinatra?
How is that even possible?
Because she doesn't care.
It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Look, that's the number 131 time.
What the fuck?
And counting.
How is that even possible?
I don't know why the play button don't work. Anyway, Frank Sinatra and not Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. He had these whole black and white conversations because it was the times that they lived
She
in.
will make your life
And
miserable.
I get that, but honestly, bro, I love this tribalism. I saw your question, Amin Ra. I get to that. I'm not ignoring it. I'm gonna slow walk it though. Let me slow walk this, and we'll come back to what you're talking about. This, by the way, this is the first time Archie Bunker ever met Meathead. I want to show you guys. I'm gonna slow walk this because there's so many gems in here, so many gems that you guys miss. Even though I say this, I've been saying this shit to y'all for over a year. Watch this.
Hey, how would you like to try this here chair? Because that one's mine.
Pause right there, nigga. Love the chair. Fuck everything else. Love the chair, nigga. The chair is your throne, nigga. That is his chair. Can't nobody, nigga, I don't let nobody sit much. I never have. In 20 years, nigga, since the first day I bought that ergonomic chair and I spun around at my little desk in my young 21 years old, I've never let anybody sit in my chair. I will, nigga, I will crazy look the fuck out you, nigga. Like, you better get the fuck up out my chair. My chair is my throne. This is my chair. This is not the only one they sold. There are many chairs like this, but this chair is mine. We'll fight over my chair. My chair is my throne. That pink chair is her throne. Make her respect the chair. It started off right. Get the fuck out my chair. Y'all not understanding the power of the chair because y'all don't take y'all marry y'all secretary like you should. But let's continue.
Sorry.
What kind of a name is Stivy?
What is your father's last name? I want to know what your father's last name is. Because dictated on your father's last name, I know the type of culture you come from. What is your father's last name?
Where you from?
Oh, Chicago.
I mean, what's your nationality?
I'm an American.
Let me stop right there. 1960s. The communists were upon us. The communists are still here. Communists are still here. If y'all don't think y'all live in communism, then you don't know how a crayon works. Or a vagina. Anyway. He said I'm American. That's absolutely the correct answer. Because it ain't where you from, it's where you at. But that's not what Archie was talking about. But the whole thing is I really think this motherfucker is so liberal. Now, this is that hippie shit, though. This is that sex, drugs, rock and roll. I'm a suck a dick, then marry a woman. Goddamn it, man, I'm a pop pills. I'm a act entitled even though I ain't got nowhere to live. Because he had to move in, to the house. This is that. This is that. So they take away. This is around the time that they stopped being Polish and German and Irish when they started creating black and white. Archie was born in the age that it still said no blacks, no Mexicans, no Irish, no dogs, no, you know what I'm saying? Like Archie was very cognizant of what your nationality, what your tribe is. Where do you get your beer from? What's your flag? What's your beer? That's what Archie on. That's around the same time because of the civil rights. A bunch of black dudes that listening to white girls start playing crayon games. Now it don't matter if you Polish or German or Greek or whatever. Now you just white. Mexicans fought to be white. Irish fought to be white. Italians fought to be legally white because they knew what it was for your logo not to be strong. Colors fought to be black and proud, by the way. And so this was the influx. Out with the old, the patriarchy, the tribalism, the where you from. Archie Bunker, he's supposed to be German. A name like Bunker, you know he German. His name Bunker. And who do they not like? Polish people. Like generally speaking in Europe, it's they not really like Eastern Bloc people. Yeah, not so much. They kind of waged the war against those people during the course of time. Um, and I don't even know if Archie German. He could be Irish. Either way, don't nobody like them Eastern Europeans, dog. Nobody but Donald Trump. Only Donald Trump like Eastern Europeans. Let's continue.
I mean, where are your people from?
They're from Poland.
Let me tell you what the real divestment is in this scenario. What the real divestment is. His daughter intentionally went to date a man that she know her father would not approve of, man.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
Polish, could have came home with a black guy, could have came home with a Eastern European. It didn't matter. Those from the 1960s until now, all women wanted time memorial really. All women want to do is take down the patriarchy, displease their father, disrespect their last name, fuck up their tribe, be a Crip bitch with a blood baby, a GD bitch that only date vice lords, a fucking AKA, goddamn it, man. Look, all they want to do is fuck up the logo. They not your girls because they don't respect logos. Period. Think I trust a bitch with a logo? No. No. Wouldn't even let a bitch claim the logo. I have to give bitch their own logo. Like, look, it's y'all side shit. You can't fuck up the main logo. Bitches hate logos, and all their whole thing is, how can I create this? That's a divestment. She divested from what her father was to a homeless hippie bum from a fucking nationality that she know her father wouldn't respect. Y'all playing crayon games now because everybody white. So white people is with white people. But nah, it's a lot of motherfucking Germans that's dating Irish. There's a lot of Brits that's dating Irish, and they never got along. There's a lot of Greeks dating Italians. Historically, don't know about that one. It's a lot of commingling based on crayon because around this point in time, they convince people that only crayon mattered. That what your father was, what your family crest said, what your tribal crest said, means nothing. Now we just American. It's the melting pot. And it is a melting pot. It definitely is a melting pot. But it's a place that takes your identity and then replaces it with whatever the fuck they put on the marketing. So whatever the fuck, like for a few years, black was cool. Then Mexican was cool. You know when what's my man name? George Lopez. When George Lopez and them was out, Mexican was in. Now gay is in, and niggas, and whatever the fuck is in, that's what bitches fuck. Bitches, when black was in, all the white girls want to fuck black dudes. When Mexican was in, all the white girls want to fuck Mexican dudes. And Native Americans, because they can't tell the difference, right? When gay is in, but all the bitches want to fuck gay niggas. They all want a gay best friend and a dog in their purse. And they will somehow want to get pregnant by their gay best friend, and somehow think they got the type of pussy that'll make a gay dude straight, not realizing how disrespectful they are for trying to fuck a gay dude. That's the equivalent of a gay dude trying to fuck me and I'm a straight guy. Like, why would you do that? Why would you disrespect what they are? And then they complain about down low niggas. You probably, damn, they grape that nigga. Man, quit playing with me. Hostile, vaginal, masculine men. Anyway, that's what the divestment is about. Y'all can play the crayon games, but it's anything that women do to get away from what they daddy is. And that's all these bitches. Papa don't preach ass bitches. But let's continue.
Murder charges against a mother and her 14-year-old son have been dropped.
Get your food! Who? Get the gun! Who? Hey. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm gonna leave it right there. Once a person tells you, women have no conflict resolution skills and they have no self-control. That's why they raise kids with no self-control and no conflict resolution skills. Once a person gives you an out, if you don't want that smoke, take the out. Don't make you no punk to take the out. If a motherfucker tell me right now, hey, dirty folks, look, I'm gonna blow this whole thing back, nigga. Motherfucker say one more thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna wait for them to say one more thing. I'm gonna tap my yo, bro, let that shit go, bro. Let that slide. It ain't even worth it, bro. Come on, let's move around. 90% of protection is prevention. But the kid is scared to check his mother. And the mother is too dumb to shut the fuck up. Bitches can never shut the fuck up. Like, man, so many people will still be alive today if bitches know how to shut the fuck up. But that's because they not trained. They have no adult supervision. That's your fault. Anytime a bitch talking, that mean you ain't out five.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
But this is extreme, but they all extremes. It's dudes talking about, sending threats, talking about what they're going to do to somebody over Sukiyana. Or defending hoes, Look, y'all do it all the time in all spaces. Bitches do the dumbest shit. Be fighting niggas because your mama on OnlyFans. Like, defending your oppressor. These bitches do the dumbest shit all the time. The first example we started off with was Everybody Hates Chris, his dad defending the oppressor. They're like, I'm scared of her. Yeah, swole as shit. I'm scared of her. Son, I think you need to be scared of her too. Defense of the oppressor, because women only do what men allow. So that means it's a lot of dudes defending the oppressor. I want to show y'all guys one more thing before I get up out of here. Like and sub, man. Like and sub. It's in your heart. Donate to the daycare. Matter of fact, I'm saying that. Do we have any daycare donations? I don't know. I gotta find it. Let me cue this up. Take a quick break. Cue this last thing up, and then man, we up now.
Did you get fat during the lockdown? Then try the coronavirus weight loss plan. Go from this to this.
I lost 25 pounds on the corona weight loss plan.
It's simple. First, get tested for corona.
Son of a bitch!
Then quarantine for 14 days and wash your hands with No-Show organic soap. It's that simple. You can go from this to this.
I lost 32 pounds with the corona weight loss plan.
The coronavirus is available everywhere. Warning, Don't try Corona if you live with old ass people, because you will kill their ass. Grab your soap from No Show Organic.
All right, we back at it after mathematics. I don't think you guys really realize, and I hinted on this earlier. I'm about to sound like Little Big Nate. That's never my intention to sound like Little Big Nate. That's my guy. But you know, he's talking about these funky liberals. Never my intention to go that. I let him have his lane. But he's right about one thing. Anybody that vote blue and anybody that look black, more than likely, is a communist. And I know all y'all goofy niggas that don't want to do work be like, we need to commune and unity. We need to commune. We need to start commune. No, fuck we don't, nigga. No, we don't. Hell no. To the no. Yeah. Communism never worked. All the half the refugees that's coming in here now getting asylum from communist nations. Most of the poverty is in communist nations. I've never seen anybody commune in unity. The whole base of communism is what's mine is mine, what's yours is ours. You sound like women, don't it? Communism works for women because their life is based on communism. The whole world needs to protect me. The whole world needs to fund me. I ain't never gonna have shit because I'm just a girl. I can't count numbers, no way. So no matter how much I got, I'll still be broke. So you need to give me more. Communism works for bitches because they toddlers. Communism always works for toddlers because they don't have no responsibilities. You're not accountable to shit. But in the real world, communism doesn't work. I'm going to show you guys something.
Churches, and they all ask one main question, which is, why is Angela Davis communist? It is a very hard question to answer, mainly because I don't feel I've been taught the true meaning of communism. This is one of my reasons for writing you at the time.
Hold it right there. Why is Angela Davis a communist?
Actually, I think I answered that before when we were talking about what a revolutionary is.
Many times the term communist, because I think it's been used by so many different aspects of our society to put down rather than to let people try to understand. Everybody shuns away from it. It's like it's a disease or something.
It is a disease. Let me. I want to pause that right there because this is pro-communist propaganda. I want you guys to remember this is the United States of America, a democratic republic, right? Not a communism at all. A republic that allows a democracy. No communism at all. Why is she on TV? Why are they promoting communism blatantly in the media in the 1960s and 1970s? Who are they trying to convince? Who's the face of chaos? Because that's what communism is. Face of chaos. And her to call communism a revolution. Does she look like she's on TV with a perfectly picked fro? Does she look like she's a freedom fighter? Like she gonna get the pistol? Or does she look like a bitch that's gonna talk shit and you gotta shoot the pistol? Man, y'all so lucky that white people don't take y'all serious. Because y'all let girls talk with clothes on. But we ain't there yet. Watch this.
Like that, and I just, what I'm trying to get through is that the brother here in that letter is raising a question, and therefore in his question it seems that he's trying to say that there are some people who are plagued by that, and they let that get in the way. They don't want to know Angela Davis as a person, or even if they do, that prevents them from coming to know Angela Davis.
Well, you see, now that might be true for say the vast majority of white people. But one of the things which really impressed me when I was on the streets and fighting for my job at UCLA was that...
Pause. Fucking pause, man. She's a revolutionary. She's a communist, which means we all should have the same shit. But she's fighting for her job at the University of California, Los Angeles. Nigga, please.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Look, guys, you asked me to
Quit listening to people who trying to fight the people that they trying to get a. This is, you know who Angela Davis was? She was the original Colin Kaepernick. I hate my employer, so my employer fired me, but I'm fighting to get the job back with my employer that I worked my whole life for. But I just want to be like the little man. But please let me be better than you. But don't do nothing to me. But I feel like fighting. This bitch is Colin Kaepernick, the original. And they do all that, man, just to destabilize you, man. There's a huge budget, a huge retinue. People taking over Hollywood, taking over music, taking over the schools. Just to attack you, man. It don't matter what color man you are. Heterosexual, American, free-thinking, red-blooded man. And they're using women, and to a lesser extent gays, to enforce the slavery. And use your benevolence, the reason that you ain't knocked them off the motherfucking nut. Even though it's a lot of guys all of a sudden starting to fight women. And I'm not even against that, because these hoes need to be stopped. But trying to use your benevolence and try to use the separation of men from your household to let women raise you into believing that you are a slave. They don't call it slavery, they call it real man. Same shit. Being a real man is a slave. Same shit. Toxic masculinity, freedom, authority, and thought. Everything motherfucker says backwards. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I've been on longer than I thought I was, man. I want to appreciate everybody that slid through, man. Shout out to everybody. That's it. So as always, man, love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Drive up.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.